Good morning, everybody. Well, spring has sprung, and one of the greatest things about Bloomfield, which is that house right there, which is our 250-year-old stone house in Virginia that we have restored or in the process of restoring. But here on this land, it was always called Bloomfield for as far back as I can trace it, back to about 1780. So it was built in 1774, so I'm assuming this has always been the name, and maybe this is why. All throughout the year, there's always an outcropping of some incredible type of flower. We have wild daffodils, and those are my Samani chickens. They're just so fun. I let them free range. A lot of people think that that's a problem. I do lock them up at night, but you know what? They've lived their best life, and some of those chickens are already about 5 years old. I take very good care of them. But back to this. So we have these wild daffodils, and of course there's Simon. Simon, say hello. And today I'm digging up some because we have so many all over the farm. Today I'm digging them up and I'm taking them over to my friend's house because she doesn't have any, and they just moved here 2 years ago to a little town called Millwood. And so I am digging up the daffodils to take them to her. Plus we are horseback riding later. Got my riding outfit on so I don't chicken out because I haven't ridden in a long time. But yeah, so come with me while I dig these up. I don't have a stabilizer on this camera right now because I didn't expect to do a video, but then I thought, how fun would it be just to show you guys what it's like here. So it's a Monday. It's a quiet Monday. We live kind of close to DC, so sometimes there's a lot of military things going on here, but right now today, it's a beautifully quiet day. See, I've already dug a hole there, so I might leave this batch alone. I'm gonna head up to this batch that's in the middle of the briars. We had to take this old tree down. I'm not quite sure what it was, but it was falling and we were afraid that would fall on our fence. And that's the clearing that we cleared this weekend, which was so fun. Anyway, so I'm gonna dig up here. I'm gonna find a place to put my camera, and you guys can come with me while I dig them up. Those that didn't know, deer poop, little tiny pellets, looks like goat poop. All right, you guys, so I had to put you way up on the stump that of the tree we cut down, but I'm gonna grab some out of here. And I like to get her some with the flowers on them already, friend. Because, you know, it's motivational to plant them, I think. When they just come and they're just the greens, I don't think it looks as pretty as it could. And this is no easy feat, because the reason why they made a stone house in the middle of a forest with plenty of wood is because there was more stone probably than wood. So anywhere we dig on this farm, you're gonna hit stone always. I'm trying so hard not to disrupt all the neighbors here. And knowing this is for a good purpose. Okay, so there's a lot of undergrowth vines in here that have nothing to do with the daffodils. So anyway, I'm gonna put this down and come get you guys. Hi, Simon. So Simon is always watching out for me. He's such a good kitty. You're so good, King Simon. I mean, look at his domain. Looking out over his world. Right, Simey? From city cat to country cat. All right, so let me show you this. Let's just get around here. Super tripwires, everything here. Let me zoom out so you guys can really see. So there. Everything's a vine. This is a vine. Lots of brush. Lots of prickers. So let me show you guys. So yeah, I don't get to get all the roots, but I am getting the little tubes, the little bulbs. So I think she's going to be able to put them in the ground immediately and just pretend that they've been there all along. Let me set you guys down to try to pick up this shovel and carry a camera because this is not light. Oh, okay. I would say this weighs good 12 to 20 pounds. All right, I'm gonna have to hold. Oops. Okay. All right, just dumped a bunch of dirt. Okay. See, if I was a good YouTuber, I would have a gimbal and I would have planned this video. But unfortunately, my ADHD doesn't allow me to do that because that would give me too much anxiety to plan it. Because then I would spend the whole day planning it, never doing it, and be exhausted from the planning, and then never make the video. So if you guys want to be a part of this adventure, then I'm sorry, you're going to have to put up with my craziness. And I'll explain my truck here in a minute. Let me just put her down right here. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So I think this is enough for my beautiful friend to get started. And I got filthy doing it, but I don't really care. I'm happy to share the love of Bloomfield because I was so thrilled when I got to Bloomfield and springtime rolled around and all of these beautiful daffodils popped up in the wild. I was just like, are you kidding me? What a gift. And then all spring long, little blue flowers pop up. There's some popping up here. They're little baby purple flowers. And I know that this was called Bloomfield because everything bloomed. And Simon's getting ready to jump up in the truck. 3, 2, 1. And Simon. Can you see him? Come here, buddy. He's so cute. Sorry, I have a cut from yesterday raking all the sticks. The wind has been nuts here. It has been absolutely nuts. And I hear it's been nuts kind of everywhere all over the US, but we are in Virginia. And I don't know if you can tell, but we are in a hollow. Like our land cuts straight down through here and goes over to the mountain. We're kind of in a gully and the wind just whips through here like crazy. Simon's checking out the camera, so I'm afraid he's gonna knock it over. Give me a second. See, there he is, walking up the truck. Oh, Simey, you're such a goofball. He's such a good friend. We've had him so long. But anyway, the truck, you guys. The truck. So it was owned by a local lady here, and it's a 1979 F350 custom, dual cab, long bed, and she's amazing. We've had to put a lot of money into her. But I got her for, a good price. My friend Ben sold her to me. She had lots of problems, though. I don't think she would have run that long. So we've had to rebuild a lot. And we might be rebuilding the engine soon, which is kind of crappy because something's wrong with it that we have to pull the engine out and get to these things. I don't speak mechanic. And to get to them, the whole engine has to come out. And so it's kind of like rebuilding. I think it's cylinders or something. Anyway, so it's kind of like they consider it rebuilding the engine. So that's probably what's next. Her name is Lucille. My dad had this truck in the 70s at our farm, Northbury in Virginia. And Lucille was her name because my dad used to sing the Kenny Rogers song, which was "You picked a time, fine time to leave me, loose wheel." He used to sing Loose Wheel instead of Lucille, so anyway, named our trucks Lucille. But so she's Lucille. She's a good truck, and we have her for farm use, which is great because that's really all. Well, I got her to pull a horse trailer, but we have decided that that's just a little bit too unsafe for a woman almost 60 years old pulling a big horse trailer with a how old truck? I don't know how old is it, you guys? 50-year-old truck. So anyway, but she's awesome. We love her. Simon evidently loves her, but I'm going to show you those purple flowers I was just talking about that are about to bloom. Hold on one second. All right, so these, and I know they're just probably a weed, but they pop up everywhere with little blue ones. You can see the purple all through there. And so they start to pop up next, and then the daffodils start to fade away. And then we've got these purple and blue all over the farm, just everywhere. And it's just really magnificent. So anyway, I've got to go pick up a bunch of sticks now out of the front yard. So let's go do that together. So last pile of sticks, there was thousands of them. This is what I picked up out of the yard. I raked them yesterday, and it is nice and full. It's a pretty big cart. And I'm cleaning off the front porch because I'm getting the benches rebuilt, which I'll show you those. But before I pick up that last batch, let me just show you the porch. So we had to rebuild the porch. It was falling off. You can go digging back through videos to see us with this giant machine lifting up the front of this. I was driving it, Rod was putting in the brace, and we had to take the pillars off and rebuild them. They are not round, circular, just one piece of wood. There are many pieces of wood, probably 6 per pillar, and they are put together. They were carved and put together in a circular pattern. We kept the original dental molding. Each one of those little blocks is one piece. It's not one continuous piece like you would buy today. Each of these were put up there one at a time, and we were able to keep the original dental molding. We did have to replace the ceiling in here because it was cracking down and it was really, really bad. So I love that the knots of this wood has come through because it just makes it look old again. But this is the view from up here on the porch, and these 2 benches have been here for over 100 years, and they were severely rotted. They were on either side. In fact, that's the post right there that used to hold on to them. And now I have to get them rebuilt. It's kind of sad. At least the seats are in great condition, but the legs and the backs are all broken, which is incredibly sad because of the size and the thickness of the wood. I want the traditional benches back up here just to have them. These wicker chairs I love so much. We had them at our lake house, and I'm going to move them back inside because they're a little bit too fragile for outside. They're real wicker. And then this is a rug that I picked up at an antique store, and I'm going to bring up the steam cleaner today and steam clean it out here on the porch, but she's so pretty. So anyway, and that pot right there is going to get hung back where it was there, just like on that side. So yeah, I'm excited to get the benches rebuilt in a couple of weeks and just have this be a nice, clean, traditional front porch again. But my hydrangeas are coming in, which I'm really excited about. Look at them. They're making little green buds everywhere, which I'm really happy about. These were dying at a Walmart last summer, and I picked them up for like $2 each. So I'm so glad to see that they are coming back. This one was a gift. It was blue. It'll probably come back white this year because we don't have enough of the acid in the ground to make them stay blue, or vice versa. And then this hydrangea was a tiny, tiny little pot, same as this one. And when I first got Bloomfield, and I put them in, and now they're enormous, beautiful bushes, and they bloom a bit later. But you can see these guys are coming in, and I'm very, very, very excited about that. So we can go down and pick up the last bit of sticks and put this away. I have to drag that down to our giant burn pile down there. It's too dry to burn right now, but we just keep dumping in there because we keep finding more and more wood. So now I'm going to take the cart. There's the daffodils we picked together. And these are my sticks. So now we are going to go down to the burn pile. Again, I need to get like a permanent gimbal for this phone. Or actually, I think I want to get like a camera. I'm going to get run over by my cart. Oh. Sorry to bumpy, you guys. But anyway, I need to get like a real camera, I think, if we're going to do this, and I'm not going to make you sick all the time. So I'm going to put you down right here. All right. Now I just have to turn this guy around and dump him in. I love this cart. It's light enough, but it's so super tough. And I love how it dumps. It just dumps all the way back, which is just great. Take it out. There it is. And everything is out of her. She's a good old trusty steed, isn't she? Love her. There's dust in the end for effect. Oh, hi. We have company. You guys want to go see the company with me? Here, come on. Let's go see the company. Hi, babies. Hi. What are you guys doing? A full giant hay hut filled with timothy and orchard grass isn't enough to keep you occupied? Huh? Or 4 acres to run around on isn't enough to keep you occupied? Huh? You guys wanted to come see me, huh? What's on my head? Dashy, what's on my head? You can eat my hat. Aren't they beautiful, you guys? They're so beautiful. Yeah. I got Dash for free, this guy. He's got some medical issues in his hocks, but he's a sweet boy and he loves to trail ride. And he's beautiful. He's a registered Oldenburg. He's about 6 years old, 7 years old, not real sure. Mr. D here. His dad was a big old champion Shire Irish sport horse. Mr. D is 18, 19 now. We lost an eye last year due to glaucoma. He's out of shape. Look at his little withers and his sway back. But you know what? We go trail ride and he's such a good boy. Yes, he is, even with his one eye. He never like had a bad day with it when we had to take it out. You can see it, he likes it itched. The hole. I know, it might be gross to some of you guys, but Can you imagine? You can't itch your own eye. So it's got to feel good. So good boy. Yes. Good boy. And Dashy, you're a good boy too. All right, you guys. So I'm going to end the video here. Thank you so much for watching my day on the farm, my morning on the farm. It's only noon. But, oh, I just passed one of the purple flowers. We're not going to end this just yet. Hold on. So remember I told you earlier when I showed you the pink flower? There's one of the purple ones that comes out. So yeah, this whole field will just be pink and purple the whole way. And there's the daffodils, and that's where we were earlier. And my burn pile, my truck, and my crazy ponies. So that's all for now, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry my videos are a little bit scattered like I explained before. I think I have severe ADHD, you know, 66 baby, never diagnosed because I didn't get diagnosable until 82. And at that point, you were on your own in those days at, how old was I? 16 or whatever. So anyway, I deal with it the best that I can, try to get stuff done that I can, and maybe I'll get better one day at planning these videos, but maybe you guys kind of like my maybe some of you guys like my chaoticness. I don't know. But anyway, thank you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much. And I'm going to try to be a little bit more consistent in posting. But thanks and have a great day.